would like to know more about climate change, so what can you tell me?
What is climate change? I think it's money that's been passed on a long time.
You think it's money that's been passed on for a long time?
Uh-huh.
That's an interesting idea.
I would like to know more about what this anthropogenic climate change is, because it sounds like way complicated.
Hello, kids. My name is Grover, and I still can be seen now and then on Sesame Street. I got hired by this nice lady to do a movie for you on climate change, a very important thing to know about for our world. Psst. Elmo is kind of a hot commodity right now, and the nice lady is operating on a low budget, but I'm a great monster too. Oh, but here, let me introduce my friend Beaker to you. Beaker is a lab assistant to scientist Bunsen Honeydew on The Muppet Show, and he's going to help me explain climate change to you. Beaker, what do you have to say?
Me, me, me!
No, Beaker, please use your normal voice. Oh, okay. But you won't multiply me like scientist Bunsen, or send an electric jolt through my ears, causing my head to explode, like you did once with scientist Bunsen, will you? No. Well, hello, Beaker. I appreciate you filling in for me while I attend this conference in Lucerne. Sorry I'm on a still picture. Beaker, did you get that papier-mâché model together of the rising tides? Do the modeling on our supercomputer with the math equations, and also wash my dirty socks. No, sir. That nice lady helping me had other classes to study for. But here's what I thought I could show the kids. I'll show them that excellent film from National Geographic, Global Warming 101. Well, I paraphrase some info from that kid-friendly website. Explain that stuff. Now cached on the net. Oh, excellent, excellent, Beaker. Please proceed. Will do, sir. Climate change isn't a new thing. The weather here on Earth has been flip-flopping around for hundreds of millions of years, sometimes getting warmer, sometimes colder. But we're afraid that it may not be flip-flopping around so much anymore. It may now be getting hotter in a pattern that won't end, and that's because of people's activities. A lot of our activities call for burning fossil fuels that come from old plants and dinosaurs. You mean me? We've been burning fossil fuels in factories for a long time now, and now in power plants and cars burn fossil fuels. All the fossil fuel burning gives off carbon dioxide gases. Now don't get me wrong, there really can be a good thing that happens when we get gases on Earth. There's something called a greenhouse effect, where it's good that gases are trapped in the Earth's atmosphere, and that the sun's rays can pass through the greenhouse gas and warm up the Earth. When our Earth gives off energy, it's radiated out to space. But some of the radiation comes back down to Earth. And this is a good thing. This makes our Earth 33% hotter. And that's good because it's supporting life. But like I said, we're giving off a lot more carbon dioxide from the stuff we do. And we're creating an enhanced greenhouse effect. We are actually heating the Earth too much. This is called an anthropogenic heating. Anthropogenic means people caused it. All this heat has caused some effects we need to think about. There is less sea ice in the Arctic, and by the end of this century, temperatures may increase from 2 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. We are also seeing rising sea levels because when the Earth warms up, our oceans also warm, and water expands when it's heated. Glaciers and ice sheets have also been melting. So if you're on a low-lying island or you live near sea level, like they do in Florida, there's a growing chance that one day in the distant future, there may be parts of Florida underwater. We may also see more severe droughts and more severe hurricanes. Hey, what happened to the film? Hey, I stopped it. You forgot me. There are animals that are becoming extinct, and we need help. Oh, yes, you're right. You're right. Sorry about that. Would this help? I'm a penguin. I've got some armor on. No, I don't think that's going to help. But still, we need to make sure that these people know about that, too. You're right. Hi, I'm Grover's friend and climate change supporter, Big Bird. Don't forget that there's an interesting report called The Stern Report, written by a British citizen that talks about some dire economic consequences. That means money if we ignore climate change. Da 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 da. Don't they have an exchequer? I love this music.
Dying. And he gets himself up on one elbow and he turns to his mates who are gathered round and he says, "Watch me wallabies feed, mate. Watch me wallabies feed. They're a dangerous breed.
Woohoo!
So watch me wallabies."
Oh, excuse me. I just love that song. Yeah, I just want to remind you that other countries have taken a serious interest in climate change. The Garnell Report, written by an Australian... That is such a hard R in your Midwestern accent. Oh, okay, I'll try again. Garnell. Is that better? A little bit better. Anyway, it talks about Australia's realization that climate change can threaten many parts of our world. So there are so many other countries that have taken a serious interest in climate change. And the U.S. needs to, too. Well, okay, sir, well, is there anything else I can do? Oh, come on, Baker. Ditch science, boy, and come out on a road trip with me. Oh, is that all right, sir? Yes, you're dismissed. Okay, great. Bye-bye. So, Grover, where are we going again? I usually don't get to go outside. Well, you know what? We're just going to go see some concrete examples of the problem of climate change around Houston. Okay. Hi again. This is a stretch of 45 from Galveston to Houston. In fact, one of the busiest stretches of roadway in the U.S. And all these cars are contributing to a lot of CO2 emissions. Look at the bridge up here with even more CO2 emissions from cars. Here's the Bay Area Park and Ride. Is it cool to take it? Not in Texas. In Texas, your vehicle determines who you are. Well, Grover, I've been in the spotlight all this time. What's your takeaway point in showing me the highway, the cars, and the park and ride? Well, simply this. Tell your parents to use more fuel-efficient cars, to occasionally take the park and ride, or to carpool, maybe once or twice a week, and use these energy-efficient light bulbs. Oh, this is fun. Well, hey, you know, Beaker, you did a good job explaining climate change. What science background do you have? Well, scientist Benson promised to teach me some chemistry. I had never taken it, had an overbearing science nerd big brother, so I avoided it in high school. But then scientist Bunsen never taught me. Oh, Beaker, go ahead and just take it at a community college. But in the meantime, I believe the IPCC, standing for the International Panel on Climate Change, a learned group of scientists who have thoroughly examined all aspects of climate change and who have come to a consensus of agreement, might like to honor you in your efforts to educate kids. But first, stop washing that science guy's dirty socks, will you? Okay. International Panel on Climate Change. Yay, Beaker! Yay! Yay, Beaker! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Tee 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 tee. Thank you. Tee 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 tee.